So how many more appointments do we have today? 3. Okay, that's not horrible, I guess. It looks like this next person's... Hi! So I'll just put this down. Hello and welcome to Snapdragon Photo Solutions, where we can get you photos for any of your special occasion needs or just an everyday photo. My name is Liz, I'm the owner and I will be your photographer today, okay? Fantastic. So I'm just going to go ahead and get you checked in on our system before we start. So can I quickly first just get your name? Would that be okay? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. And your surname? Great. And what is your email address? That will be how we send you your photos. So we send them to you as a digital download for then you to use however you need. So I know there are different programs that happily accept our format of videos, and you can bring them to any print shop and get them done there. Yeah, so and so at okay. Perfect. Okay, so now I just have a few questions I want to ask you, if that's okay, before we get started, so I can get a good idea of what you're looking for and how we can best get your photos done for you today, okay? So, the first question, do you have a shot list for me? Yeah, so a shot list are the type of photos you need. They're very common if you are getting like professional photos done, or like models would use them a lot if they were trying to apply and they needed, say, a bikini picture or a glam photo or that type of thing. Do you have one of those? You do? Oh, fantastic. Could you just give it to me there? Okay, let me just quickly put that into here. Yeah, so you actually are asking for a lot of very common, photos. So that's no problem. I just check them off on the list as I go, because we have like a list of different photos, or photo types people can request, of course. Okay, so this session will be based on your shot list. Hopefully not more than about 15 minutes, because you only have about 3 or 4 on there, yeah. So that shouldn't be too bad. I'll get you in, get you out. Payment, yeah, so you are going to pay when we are done with my assistant, who I was chatting to when you came in. She's sitting at the front desk. When you are done, you're going to go stop and pay with her. Yeah. We do it afterwards to make sure that you are happy with the photos we got and happy to proceed. We don't want anybody leaving here unhappy. Yes, of course. Yeah, I know that the session is scheduled to be a half hour, but that was why we do it, just so we can get these questions done, we can take the pictures, and if there are any issues, that we can work through them and you're leaving happy with what you wanted, okay? Retouching? No, I don't do any of that. If you want it, that is an additional fee that you can discuss with my assistant when we're done, okay? I'm just not the best person. I've tried it before, but I just know there are much better people out there who can handle retouching. So I just don't bother. Okay. Okay, I think that is all the questions I have for you. Is there anything else you would like to ask me before we begin? Yeah, I have a Canon DSLR that I'll be using to take the photos, if that's alright. Yes. Okay, well then you go ahead, and you see that chair right behind you? Yeah, the really comfy looking one. I want you to go ahead and take a seat while I get it set up, if you don't mind. Yes, the most important thing is I always have to tie my hair back. It helps me get into the creative space. That's what I like to say. It's just, I've had a few photos come out with my hair in them. Luckily, they were just for my family at the start of my career. But since then, hair goes back. And of course, just need to finish getting my caffeine fix. And now I'm ready to go. Just need to go ahead and pull my camera out. Around my neck. I'll just pull the case over real quick. In there. Just gonna go ahead and pop that lens cap off there. Flip her on, and let me just get a few photos to get adjusted, if you don't mind. So you just stay right where you are, and I'm just gonna get myself orientated, kind of like with your face. Okay, so you just stay exactly where you are. One from this angle too. No, of course it's okay. I'm just kind of getting reacquainted, because everybody is like a new piece of art. It's kind of how I look at each of my clients. You're a beautiful pieces of art, and I just have to find the best way to capture you, okay? So you just stay right where you are. Okay. I think I'm going to forego flash. I think it would just wash you out a little bit. So I think we're just going to go with regular, no flash. And then if it's a little dark, of course, as I said, my assistant knows people who can retouch, and there are some people who I would recommend for getting things retouched like that. Their fees aren't too insane. No, I know that you don't really necessarily want to pay for somebody else, but it makes more sense for me to shoot it a little darker than wash you out. It's a lot easier to add lightness than then to add a lot of colour without oversaturating different bits. Okay? Alright, so let's get started with your first photo. So for this one, we're just trying to go for the professional basic headshot from shoulders and above. So what you do with your lower body doesn't matter. I want you to roll your shoulders back though. Yeah, so just roll them back like so. There you go. Think about bringing your tongue to the roof of your mouth and slight smile. There you go. Okay. So you just stay right where you are, and I'm going to take a few photos if that's alright. I assume it is alright. That is why you hired me. Good, and now I want you to try to smile without your teeth. See if you like that one better. Bring your eyebrows up. Your eyebrows are just a little down a little bit. It's kind of shortening your face. I think if you just kind of bring them up a little bit, like so, it'll really help. Oh, beautiful. Stay right there. Stay right there. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, yeah. So with these, I will go through the best ones. And since you have 4 different ones you want, I'll send you the best 2 or 3 from each photo. So you get 2 or 3 of those, and then you can pick your favourite one. Okay? So the next one is the same idea, but we're going to go from chest up. So it's going to show more of your décolleté. That's okay. Yeah, so you just stay again right where you are. Bring your shoulders back a bit more. I want you to think of like you're kind of showing your chin. I want you to elongate as much as you can. So elongate your neck. There you go. But in shoulders back, I know it doesn't necessarily feel the most comfortable, but it looks much more natural, I promise. So shoulders back. Think about tucking your ribs down, kind of. So there you go. Aha, there we go. And same beautiful smile as before. I love it. There you go. Okay. Good. Okay. Do you want to smile with your teeth? Yeah, of course, of course. A big happy smile there. Oh, that one is gorgeous. There we go. Okay, and I'm moving on to the next photo. Again, we're just progressing down. Now this time we're going to get from the waist up. So since we're getting you from the waist up, I'm going to ask you just to stand up and move the chair to the side. Yeah. Now, this is where we have to start talking about what we're going to do with your hands. So you can either kind of, I find it quite graceful if you kind of like bend at the elbow a little bit. So you're like this. That is what I find quite nice. Or you can tuck your hands into your front pockets. Crossing your arms like this is just a bit outdated. Okay. Yeah, you can try the nice graceful, and then you just kind of nestle them in the front, like so. So how would you do it? Just kind of nestle them like that. Okay. Alright, hold that there. Beautiful. Good. Do you want to try just tucking it in your pockets really quick? Yeah? Okay. Good. There we go. Okay. And your last one, you said just other on there. What did you mean by that? Is there some particular look you were going for, or? Of course. So for those, this one is going to involve probably a few takes if we're going to do that jumping photo, okay? So when I say go, you jump, okay? Or I can do 1, 2, 3, and on 3 you jump. 3, okay. So get yourself ready. This might take a few shots, so I would look at them after each one to see if we've got it, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not quite. Yeah, based on this one here, it's not quite. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, closer, that one's blurry. I think third time's the charm. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah yeah, there we go. It's in shot and all. Fantastic. So I think that is all of the photos we need to get done for today. Yeah, well, thank you for coming to Snapdragon Photo Solutions. My assistant will help you at the front. You're all checked out, and we'll also give you a list of people who can retouch your photo if you're unhappy with kind of the colour saturation and whatnot. I do very basic retouches. So a balance photo and whatnot, but if there's anything else you specifically want changed, I will have a list of people who can do that for you. Anyway, thank you for coming, and hopefully I'll see you again in the future.